Hello everyone. In this video we are going to look at the third line of the Gurmukhi alphabet for Punjabi and the Sikh Holy Scriptures. This line comprises of palatal letters, and palatal letters are simply letters which originate from the roof of the mouth. The letters are chacha, chacha, jajja, chajja and nyanya. That's chacha, chacha, jajja, chajja and nyanya. The first letter we will look at today is a chacha. Now, a chacha is very similar sound-wise to the CH sound in the English word church, except it's a little bit stronger than your CH sound. So it's it's like chacha, a little bit more strength, as it were. And it's just written like this, with a little hook on the top left part of the character. Let me try and write a better one. So it's a horizontal line from left to right, and you begin to write like a ha, but except you do a U-turn at this point and swivel around to then connect it to the stem. I'll try one more, maybe a little bit bigger, so you can see the little reversed hoop I do on the top left part of this character, and then join it to the stem. Cha-cha. Now, if it helps you remember, just remember that it's the previous consonant but aspirated. So you can imagine it to be like a CH with an extra H sound to show the extra airflow whilst reciting this letter. So it's not cha-cha, but it's cha-cha. So don't confuse it with shasha, which we will look at in a later lesson, but it's in fact a cha-cha. Now, the way to write this is we draw a horizontal line from left to right. And it does look difficult, but I can assure you it's not. We do our little downward projection and we hook to the left, and then we continue we just follow it along and make a little very slim oval shape, and then draw a line down the middle, and that's your cha-cha, your cha-cha. And the same I'll do again, left to right horizontal line, a little downward projection that goes to the left, and then we come back to then complete a slender oval shape and then a line down the middle. I'll do one more, perhaps a little bit more neater. Downward projection, go off to the left, and then we make a sort of slim oval shape below. If it helps you remember, I guess it kind of looks like a drug pill at the bottom, or a medicine shape that you'd get from the chemist. Chemist maybe. This is a jajja, resembles the J sound in English, and it's very simple to write. We draw a horizontal line from left to right, we go down, and then from the halfway point of this line, well, a bit higher than the halfway point I guess, we draw a line towards the left, and then we hook it and bring it down, and that is your jajja. Horizontal line from left to right, downward line, and then we go from left to right, do a little twirl, and then bring it down. One more time, left to right, down, and a little line with a twirl that goes to the bottom as well. And that is your jajja. Now this is a jajja, similar to, I guess, a JH sound in English, jajja. And the way to write this is we draw a line from left to right, a sort of semicircle, and then we draw a sort of C-like shape underneath that then hooks and then continues in the direction initially intended to. And again, I'll do it from left to right, a little semicircle, and then a sort of C that decides that, hang on, I'm going the wrong direction, I'm going to go back on myself, and then tail off to the right. I'll do one more, a line left to right, a hemicircle, and a C that decides to change direction just before it becomes a C, I guess. And this is a chajja. A letter which is seldom used in modern standard Punjabi, but I can assure you it appears in the Sri Guru Granth Sahib, and therefore it is crucial to learn. And the sound it makes is similar to the N sound in the English word onion. And The way to truly understand it is look at the previous letters in this line and acknowledge that they are palatal letters. So cha-cha, cha-cha, ja-ja, cha-ja. And from that location where the letter sound is generated, we need to generate a nasal sound. So we end up with a nya. We end up with a nya, similar to the N sound in the English word onion. So this sound is a nya. And the way we write it is a left to right line. And I guess we can do a downward projection, complete a sort of W-like shape, but a bit of a, I guess, not symmetrical W, and then we complete by filling in this gap over here. I can perhaps draw you a better one. So from left to right, a downwards projection, a asymmetrical W, and then we finish the gap. A little bit better. Perhaps I can do a better one right now. We draw our downward projectioned asymmetrical W, and then fill in that gap over here. I'll draw you one more, a line left to right, an asymmetrical W, and then a downward projection. You know what, that middle one is bothering me. I'm going to do it again. A left to right line, a downward projection, an asymmetrical W, and then we fill in that gap. That's better. And that is your nyenya. Viewers, where we quickly do a test to review all we've covered so far. That's 3 videos, so 3 lines. And I will now begin with this letter. Give you a moment to guess. You can pause the video anytime I write a letter to take the time out to guess, and once you think you know it, you can resume and find out the answer. And I can tell you that this is an ED. This is an ED. And now this letter. It's a cha-cha. It's a cha-cha. That's the one with the CH sound, not aspirated. Now, what's this? Lack of smoothness there, but that is a cha-ja, the JH sound, the aspirated J. Cha-ja. I'll write it one more time for neatness sake. Left horizontal line, hemicircle, and the C that wanted to go the other direction. Now, what is this? I'll give you a moment to guess, and it's a nga. This is a nga. And what is this? Yep, it's a gaga. Simple GA sound, gaga. And what is this? Yep, it's a kaka. Even looks like a K slightly. Kaka, not aspirated. Bear in mind these 2 letters are not aspirated. I just circled over that. These 2 letters are not aspirated. And as for this one, yep, it's a kaka, an aspirated K or an aspirated kaka. It's a kaka. Now, what about this one? It's an aspirated gaga, which is a kaga. So it's a kaga. And any guesses to this one? Yep, it's an ada. It's simply an ada. Let me just make some room for more letters above. Any guesses as to what this letter is? This is a haha. And this letter? It's an uda. Now, this letter, this asymmetrical W, and it's a nyanya. It's a nyanya. And now this letter, yep, it's a sassa. And let's make a bit more room. And as for this letter, remember the drug pill at the bottom? It's a cha-cha, the aspirated CH sound. So we just add like another H to that CH to make a cha-cha. And finally, what is this? Yep, it's a jajja, a non-aspirated jajja. The aspirated version being a jajja, which we drew a moment ago. That's your aspirated jajja, jajja. In the next video, we are going to be looking at the retroflex letters, and these letters are possibly the strongest sounding letters in the Gurmukhi alphabet. So as for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you tune in to the next video to learn more about the Gurmukhi alphabet. Thank you very much for watching.